Tell us, do you have any new injury concerns for this match?
No, injured. No, fortunately, no. We have at least all the squad fit, apart from Holgate and Brad White, but the other are all in good condition, fit, and available.
You've won 2 out of 2 in Premier League. You're above Liverpool in the table. You've won 2 out of 2 in the Carabao Cup. How much of a feel-good factor is there at Everton at the moment? What does that do for confidence as a whole?
We started well the season with more motivation, more ambition. I think we did well the first 2 games. We have a good test tomorrow. We are focused there. And this is our target, to think about the game against Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace, as us, started really well, the Premier League. They played a fantastic game against Manchester United. So it will be difficult game. We have confidence for this game. The momentum is good, and we want to keep the momentum good.
Fabian Delph played in midweek against Fleetwood. It was his first appearance since February. What does it mean to have him back after such a long time? And is he ready to start a Premier League match now for you?
No, I think after he was out for a long time and he recovered well, properly. It took his time to recover well. He played 60 minutes really well. I want to give him more training session to be ready for to play in Premier League. So tomorrow, today he will not travel with the team, because I prefer to keep him here to train and be ready for the game against West Ham.
How is Jordan Pickford? How has he been over the last couple of days? I know you said it wasn't his fault what happened in the match against Fleetwood. You said it was a team mistake, but is there a danger that it affects his confidence? It might damage his confidence?
I don't think so. He started really well the season, because I think that there is a lot of focus on him. But I have to be honest, he started really well. He did a fantastic match against Tottenham. So, and as I said, when he does mistake, I am the first to say to him, "You did a mistake," because he understands. But I'm not really focused on him like you. For me, he's a great goalkeeper, and he could do better in the game against Fleetwood, but also the defenders could do better. I think we didn't build up well as a team. And that's it. He has my total confidence.
João Virginia signed a new deal in the week, but the club is still being linked with buying a goalkeeper during the transfer window, or bringing in a goalkeeper. Is that an area that you want to strengthen or not?
No, we are not looking for this.
You are looking, I think, for a centre-half. Have you made any progress? How confident do you feel about getting someone in before the window closes?
As I said, we are looking to have a centre-back, because we have, in this moment, available in the squad only 2, Mina and Michael Keane. If there is an opportunity or a possibility, I think we are ready to catch.
Fikayo Tomori at Chelsea, is there any chance or no chance of that happening?
Tomori is a Chelsea player, asked to the manager of Chelsea, not to me. I can talk about Jerry Mina, I can talk about Michael Keane, because if Lampard talk about Jerry Mina and Michael Keane, I will not be happy.
Crystal Palace, as you said earlier, have won 2 out of 2. They finished last season quite poorly. What do you feel Roy Hodgson has done to turn things around there?
Roy Hodgson is a fantastic manager. He knows really well the Premier League. He knows really well the characteristic of his players, and he built a team strong, really well organized, and using really well the characteristic of his players.
Finally, from me, we were hoping that fans might be allowed back in to watch matches next month. That's not going to happen now. Clubs in the EFL are going to find things very difficult. How would you feel about Premier League clubs helping EFL clubs?
I think that I'm not the right person to answer to this question. It's a difficult moment. In my personal opinion, we have to help each other to move on from this difficult moment. Football, but normal life also is a difficult moment. Everyone is going to hope that all the stadium will be full in the future as soon as possible, but we have to follow the protocol, and if there is a possibility, of course, helping each other could be a good sign.
Thank you, Carlos. Nice to speak with you again.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay, we'll go to Alison from Premier League Productions, please.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi. Fine, you?
Very well, good, thank you. I want to start with Dom Calvert-Lewin, who's been doing so well under you. I know you spoke a little bit about working with Pippo Inzaghi, about one-touch passing, and I'm sure he's benefited from Duncan Ferguson as well. Can you give us a bit of an insight of what you've done with him in training to improve his form? Now he's joint Premier League top scorer with Son.
Well, I think that the most important part is the fact that the player is really motivated to improve. He knows that he's young. He knows also that he has quality, and so we are trying to help him. I think that most of the job he already did, because now he's a really good player. The fact that he's young, I think, means that he has a possibility to improve his matches, to improve his quality, but he has the quality, and you have where he can improve to have consistency. This is the key point, because the quality are there. If you see Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you see a quality of a fantastic striker, and then a fantastic striker can be a top striker if he put consistency, and for a striker, consistency means score goals.
Yeah. How is he? How's his hamstring?
No, he's okay, no problem. He had a little problem in the game against Fleetwood, but he recovered well, properly fit. He's going to play.
Just want to focus on your new signings. I know everyone's been talking about, obviously, James Rodriguez and Allen and Doucouré. And so Nkunku has gone a little under the radar. But I know he was really impressive in the cup game the other day. I just wonder how far away he is from being a regular in Premier League football.
Oh, he did well. Surprising most of the people, because most of the people didn't know him. He did well, honestly. Next step will be to have a test on him in the Premier League games. And so next Wednesday we are going to play against a Premier League team, and could be a good test for him.
Okay. Just wonder, obviously, as Ian said, 2 wins from 2 so far for both sides. What kind of a game are you expecting with Crystal Palace?
Tough game. We know really well how, I think that they defend, and how they are dangerous in counter-attack, and so this is what we have to think to prepare well the game and to put a good strategy to try to win.
Were you surprised at the kind of start that they've had, and particularly how they performed against Manchester United? Because as you already said, and as we mentioned, they didn't have the best finish to the end of the season. And I wonder why you think they're doing so well. What is it that they've changed so far this season?
I was surprised for I saw the game against Manchester United. They defended really well and they were so dangerous, fast and quick in counter attack. And so that was, and I think they kept the game. The fact that Zaha played in front and not on side, I think helped them to be more dangerous.
Thank you, Carlo.
Pleasure.
We'll just go to Alistair from the BBC.
Hi Carlo, how are you?
I'm fine. You're well?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I just wanted to ask a bit more about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, he had a really good season last season, but now obviously he's got the likes of James Rodriguez behind him. How much do you think that will help him this season? And have you set him any targets in terms of goals scored this season?
I don't know. I think James Rodriguez is going to help him because he's going to help the striker because he's a fantastic assist man. And the target of Dominic, I hope that he can reach 20 goals because he has the quality and possibility like Richarlison. We have two fantastic strikers, and the fact that behind them we have Andre Gomez, we have James, Sigurdsson. So I think that our striker has to be happy because behind them there are fantastic assist men, Bernard also. So I think they are comfortable. I think that if they don't score at least 20 goals each, they can have a problem with me.
So is that what you said to him? If you said they'll have a problem, you'll have a problem.
I said to them, you have to score at least 20 goals each. And I hope Moise also, when he has possibility. So Moise, he played 2 games, scored 2 goals. So
yeah,
but if I play striker behind, and I have behind James, Gomez, Sigurdsson, I score goals. I can score, and so they have to.
Fine. Okay, good point.
But why you smile? Is the truth, huh? I can score goals.
No, this is a very, very good point. Very good point. It was mentioned there about fans not going to be coming back for a while now. When you heard that news, how did you react? How did the players react in terms of having to deal with that for however long it's going to be now? Because it must be you must lose motivation without the fans in some regard.
As I said, it's a different game because there is different emotion and it's a different game. But unfortunately, the players are used now to play without fans and without supporters. But everyone hope that the stadium will be full as soon as possible.
So just going back to the Calvert-Lewin, how many goals do you think you could score in front of James Rodriguez if you were playing a season?
How many goals?
Yeah, how many could you score with James behind you?
With James at that time in Madrid, Ronaldo scored 56 goals. I'm not going honestly to ask to Dominic to score 56 goals, but he has to try to do his best.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll just take one from Carl Malcolm and then we'll go to Louis for a question as well.
Hi, Colin.
Hi.
There's been a lot of talk about the signings you've brought in. I'm just wondering how important it is now for you to cut down your squad and get rid of some of the players who are not going to feature for you.
Can you translate?
How important is it to reduce the squad? Because you said earlier this week we have 31.
I think we have to wait until the end of the market, and after that we are going to take a decision, because I think it's a little bit frustrating for the players that train with us that don't be part of the training session, of the tactical training session. Now they are all involved in the technical part of the training session, but when you have to train the tactical part, you need only 20 players. So it will be difficult and also sad for a manager to say to them, you have to stay out this. So could be good, but until the end of the market, we have to wait a little bit.
If we just go to Louis, please. Louis Restrepo.
Hello, Carlo. Could you hear me?
Yes,
Hi, hello.
I'm fine.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
Muy bien.
Okay, I have to ask in English. In that way, everybody understands me. But I would like to to ask you in Spanish. But anyway, I've been talking again about James Rodriguez, and you telling us that even you can score goals with James assisting you. And watching his performance, and bearing in mind that some pundits had said in the past that the classical number 10 is disappearing. Do you think that James proved that they are wrong at the moment?
But in this moment, he's not playing as a number 10, but he has, of course, the quality to play number 10. So now I think football, there are not the specific position like in the past, I think, when there was number 10, where there was an holding midfielder, when there was a winger. Now, players has to be able to do different things and to play in different position of the pitch. Now, in this moment, James is going to play. He's playing on the right side, but not as a winger because he like to come inside. And I want that he come inside to use his ability in the middle of the pitch.